Hi guys, thanks for watching. I'm filming my weekly wax melts. This is from Monday, December 19th until Monday, December 26th, which is today. This is actually a full 7-day period, so I do have a lot of wax melts to cover. So I'm just going to jump right into it, and I'm going to start with Super Tarts. I have a lot of Super Tarts that I melted because they're just so easy, especially since it was like the holiday season and I wasn't home as much as usual. So it's easy just to pop in a cube instead of having to weigh something out to get the right amount of ounces and then cut it and etc. etc. So I'll just start with what I'm melting today. This is Lord of the Melts, Mary, it's Candy Bag, and Passion Fruit Nectarine. I'm melting this right now, and it's okay. You definitely get the Candy Bag. There's like a slight bubblegum note to it that you get from Candy Bag. And then either like a sweetness, a slight more sweetness to it. It's okay, but it's not my favorite. I'm not a big fan of the Candy Bag scent. So, it is performing very well though. It's medium to high throw, so. Sorry, I'm getting all my sniffles out right now. Okay. So that was Mary. Yesterday I melted this one, which I'm not a fan of. This is Doc. It's buttercream, toffee, coconut, raspberry, marshmallow fluff, and almond marzipan. There's a lot of stuff going on with this one. Okay, so it does have a really cute clamshell though. It's like a cute little lamb. How adorable. But, yeah, this one is like, it's very weird. And I don't know. I don't think it translated well while it was warming either. It's kind of nutty. And I melted this one on Christmas Day. And I wasn't in my room all day because it was Christmas. So when I had gotten back up to my room, it smelled really bad. I don't know. I just didn't like this one, guys. So this will probably go in my bathroom melts box. But we'll see. I might try it one more time while I'm actually in the room for a longer amount of time. This next one, though, this one is awesome. Okay, so this is Curiosities. This is like the cousin to Creeper Status. So Creeper Status is green apple cake pops and strawberry milkshake. And Curiosities is... It's not going to focus. There you go. It's raspberry zinger, island nectar, and green apple cake pops. Okay, so this one I waited so long to melt. I don't know why. I purchased this back in, this is back in October. No. Yeah, back in October, and I just now finally got around to melting it. Because on cold sniff, it's not impressive. You smell it on cold sniff and you're like, and I don't know what that was supposed to be. It's like a face? Oh yeah, it's like a creepy face. It's the clown guy. Whoa. How creepy is that? So you smell this one on cold and you're like, because the island nectar kind of makes it smell like fresh, so it's weird. But then when you melt this one, guys, I was pleasantly surprised by this one. It had a very strong throw and it lasted all day. I mean, not all day because I don't leave my wax melts on all day because I work and then I come home and sometimes I like to change them out. But I'm pretty sure I melted this one the day before Christmas Eve. And I had it on most of the time that I was home and I did not change it out. And I just shut off the warmer before I went to bed. This one was really, really good. I definitely recommend it if you like the Creeper Status because you get like that green apple, like cake poppy, like cakiness. So it makes it like really sweet. But then there's just something else, guys. This one, I was really, really surprised by how much I like this one because I'm not a fan of apple scents. If you watch my channel, you should know that. But this one is really awesome. Ugh. And I'm definitely excited to melt this one again. This is a really, really good one. I don't think enough people gave that one a chance because I don't hear much about it. Alright, next up I have New Orleans. This is sugar dusted beignets. So a beignet is like, I don't know if I'm saying that right, either a beignet. There's probably a different way to say it. But it's basically a dough, like, it's basically like think of like fried donuts, but all it has, it's literally just fried dough with powdered sugar on top, and this does not smell like that at all. This is a really weird scent because I don't get any bakery from this. I wonder if other people get bakery, because I don't get bakery whatsoever. This has a really pretty clamshell, but this just smells, it smells like a perfume to me. Like a weird, sweet perfume. I don't know what's going on with this one, guys. But I definitely could have passed on this one. I think it would smell better in a bathroom, to be honest. It's just really weird. It didn't have the strongest throw. It was definitely light to medium. Did not last the longest. It was just really strange. I think this is going in my bathroom melts box too, guys. I have quite a few Super Tarts in there. I think I need to buy less Super Tarts. Everyone's like, if you don't think you'll like a blend, just buy it from Super Tarts, and I'm sure you'll be surprised. And well, every blend that I've tried that I think I wouldn't like, I haven't liked. So I'm just gonna stick with what my nose, like what I think I would like, and I'll like it, Such as this next one. This is Spencer. Spencer is French vanilla, textbooks, raspberry glaze, and orange zest. So I don't get any of those notes from this. I get a really strong, like grassy note from this, like fresh, not fresh. What am I trying to say? Like grassy. Like there's like a weird grassy note to this. I don't know. I don't like this one. This is definitely a bathroom melt for me because it does smell like it belongs in a bathroom. It smells kind of like clean. Kind of clean and like kind of like florally or something. This one's weird. And people were telling me it's fruity and you get a bunch of vanilla. No. And I thought textbooks, like, oh, someone said it smells like the smell of like an old book. I don't really get that either. So this one is really strange and I don't like it. So it's going in my bathroom melt box. I can be quite a picky melter. This one was super strong. It started off light, but then it got stronger as it was going on. And then it lasted pretty much all day. This was like an all-day thrower for me. So when I say all day, I usually mean like 6 hours, which is a long time to me. That's a long time to keep one melt in the warmer, in my opinion. Like 6 to 7 to 8 hours. Alright, I also melted Alfie. This is fluffy marshmallows, candy canes, and Christmas cookie. This is my second time melting Alfie, and I do have a better description of it than I did the first time I melted it, because I couldn't remember it the first time. This is a really, really nice sweet peppermint. It's a creamy and sweet peppermint scent with a little bit of bakery from the cookie, but it's not heavy bakery, It's a nice creamy scent, and I do enjoy it. It's good. I liked it. I put it on before I went to bed because I think I had like a slight headache, so I was like, this will smell really good, and it really does smell delicious, and it's strong. I don't know, I'd give it like an 8 or 9 on throw. So this is a really good one, and I think like when I run out of this, if I want to like another go-to peppermint scent that I know I like, I'd probably get this one. Besides from Poltergeist. Poltergeist from Super Tarts is like my number 1 scent, so just saying. Alright, I melted New York. This is strawberry New York style cheesecake. This one was okay. So what happened with this one was that I turned it on. It was on for like 2 hours or so, which is not enough time to let it fully heat up and let the oils heat up. I went to the store and my boyfriend had turned it off before I went to the store. Like we both went and he had turned it off and I didn't know, and I was like hoping to come home and smell it like, oh, like that's what it smells like. But he turned it off. So then I turned it back on. And the throw was significantly less than when I first started it. I don't know. I don't get cheesecake from this. I get her weird strawberry scent. I'm not a big fan of her strawberry. It's not my favorite. I tolerate it. It's okay, but it's not like my favorite strawberry scent ever. I think my favorite strawberry that I've tried so far is from Sniff My Tarts. I really like her strawberry shake scent. I'm like hoarding that little piece of piped heart that I have left. So yeah, this one is okay, but all I get is a strawberry, like a what you would call a fresh pick strawberry is what I assume this is, because there's no like bakery, cheesecake, graham cracker, crust, or anything like that. It's just like a strawberry scent. It's not my favorite. I'm sure I can mix that with something like sugar cookie or something. Here's another one that I think made it into my top favorites, and it smells like another super tart clam I have. This is Clark. It's toasted hazelnuts, elderberry cheesecake, and apricot sugar cookies. This one is the bomb. If you've had Rose from Super Tarts, it is Sweet Loops, elderberry, and cotton candy? Or Sweet Tarts. It's something like that. This smells very similar to Rose. This is like a brother to Rose. And it is awesome because Rose is more on the candy side, where this one is like candy, but then it has the bakery from the cheesecake and the cookies. Oh yeah, I really, really liked this one while it was melting. I fully enjoyed it. I'd give it like an 8 or a 9 on throw. Super strong. It lasted a really good amount of time. I really liked this. So if you haven't tried Clark, I definitely recommend it. I love the smell of elderberry, I'm starting to find out. Elderberry is so, so yummy. I love the smell of elderberry. Alright, another one that I thought was pretty good. This is Phoenix. It's pineapple cream pie topped with sweet whipped cream and toasted marshmallows. I'm going to show you guys the clamshell of this one for sure because it's super pretty and detailed. Like, how awesome is that? Give it a nice sniff. So this one smells more on like a fresh pineapple scent. Like a fresh picked pineapple. And while it's melting, it does translate well while it's melting. It smells very similar to how it does in the clamshell, but it's not my favorite because mostly I just get a pineapple scent. I don't get like toasted marshmallow and sweet whipped cream. Maybe if I'm not remembering it correctly, because I do have a lot of melts and I waited too long to make this video. But I'm pretty sure this is just mostly a like fresh pineapple scent, but it was good and I did enjoy it while it was melting. So that's a good one. Sorry, I'm sniffing, guys. I can't help it. Alright, and then the second to last super tart I melted is King Joffrey. And this one is sweet wedding cake and ceremonial pie. So this one is interesting because when you smell it, it smells like something from my childhood, like something I've eaten as a kid, like candy or something, some sort of candy. And while it's while it's melting, it smells very similar to how it does on cold. And I like it. It's a very interesting scent because I know some people say they get mixed berries, but I don't really get a berry scent from this. It's very, very interesting. This is one of those scents that you definitely have to just smell for yourself and see what you get, because this one is really weird. It didn't have the strongest throw, I think, if I remember correctly. It was probably about a 7. You know, like right in the middle. It did not last the longest, if I remember correctly as well. But it was good, and I did like it while it was melting. It's just different. I don't think I've ever had a scent like this before. Well, I know I haven't had a scent like this before. Sorry, guys. I was just looking at my clamshell. It's kind of ripped, or kind of broken at the bottom there. Okay, so yeah, that one's good. I'm going to scoot these back. So I got a lot of stuff coming on the table here. The last super tart I melted was in my bathroom. This is sugar cookie dough. I hate sugar cookie dough. I just don't like the way it smells at all. It's not a sweet scent to me. It's more of like a bready, really heavy, like smoky scent. It's really strange, and I do not like sugar cookie dough. So I melted a little piece of this in my bathroom with, I melted it with the rest of this Vanilla Bean Noel brown sugar and fig toasted marshmallow from Sniff My Tarts. This was like a little chunk of wax, and I had this in my bathroom melt as well because it was just too light in my room. But in the bathroom, these two actually did really good together. I thought they complemented each other nicely, and I had a decent throw in my bathroom from these two. Okay, so just moving on to random vendors now. I actually don't have that much left, so the majority of the things I melted were from Super Tarts, I guess. We'll do Rose Girls next, because I've been trying to get through some of my Rose Girls, because I do have quite a bit of melts from them now. So let's see. If I remember correctly, I mixed Pumpkin Pie Milkshake with Macintosh Madness Fluff Puffs. I was trying to get like a caramel apples and pumpkins vibe from this, and it was okay. The Macintosh Madness is definitely more appley and less caramely. It was okay. It wasn't like a super die for combination, because I'm not big on pumpkin and I'm not big on apple scents. So, you know, I'm just kind of trying to use these ones up however I can. Oh, and I also melted pistachio ice cream scoop bread. This one was really strong. It was like an 8 or a 9 on throw. It just did not last long at all. I'm thinking like 2 to 3 hours this one lasted, so that's kind of disappointing. But I do have a Mainstays warmer, which is a 24 watt warmer, and it is notorious for a hit you in the face throw, but it does not last as long. So just so you guys know, it's not because of the vendor, it's usually because of the warmer you're using. And I've heard that the Glade warmer works well with Rose Girls, but I actually gave that warmer away to my sister like months ago. I do have a 20 watt warmer, but I'm scared to use it because I don't think the wax is going to perform well in my like pretty large room. So I just don't ever use it. I like my Mainstays warmer, honestly. I don't mind it if the wax doesn't last as long because I get a strong throw, you know. So that was pistachio ice cream scoop bread. That was like a typical, like a cherry pistachio, and it was nice. It was really sweet, and it smelled really nice. I melted some Wilmas as well. I remember I mixed these two. This is chai tea and French vanilla from Wilma's. I got a little 0.8 ounce scent shot, so I mixed the 1 3-ounce cube of chai tea with 0.4 ounces of French vanilla. As you can see, I cut it in half. This combination did not work as well as I thought. The chai tea definitely takes over, and the French vanilla is almost barely noticeable. So, yeah. And I'm not a huge fan of her chai tea. I think this was the first time I've actually melted it. I gave 3 of the cubes to my sister, so that's why the bag looks so small. But I'm pretty sure that this was my first time trying it. And it's not my favorite chai tea scent. I think I like Hedwig or whatever from Super Tarts better. So, yeah, that was just like a little experiment I tried to do. But I also melted this. This is Candy Craze. And this one is supposed to be like a bunch of candies and cotton candy and whatnot. Oh, and I love the way this one smells. Oh, it's so good. It's just like hit you in the face sweetness, which I love. So I did 2 cubes of this one, and I do remember me liking it. So yeah, I did like this one, and it had a decent throw, probably like a 7 or 8. I can't really remember like specifically, but it was like medium to high throw, of course. Oh, and then the last thing I melted was from a new to me vendor, which is pretty exciting. I got this wax melt in a D-stash a while back, and I finally decided to use it because I'm in her Facebook group now because I really want to try her wax. It's from Wonderberry Wax Company. This is in the set Fancy Cakes. It was a cute little heart. And Fancy Cakes is like white cake with buttercream icing, something very simple like that. This one was okay. It wasn't the strongest throw, but it was like a medium. Definitely a high medium throw. And what else did I want to say about it? It was a good scent, but it just wasn't my favorite sweet like cake scent, if you know what I mean. I probably would get this again to try it because I don't know how old this was. So with the throw being like a medium, and I don't know how old the age of it, I would definitely want to try this scent again. I think it's worth it to get it again. So yeah, that was Wonderberry Fancy Cakes. I'm really excited to try out some new vendors. I recently purchased a from her ready to ship restock Southbound Soap Company. I got some of her melts and I'm excited to use them in a month. Gotta let your wax cure, guys. So yeah, that's all the things I melted. There was quite a bit. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking now. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.